Hello, welcome back to my channel. So I posted a video to my YouTube channel yesterday, which was Luke Lorera, and that was Tracie Wagman, her fiance and the alleged baby daddy of her daughter she gave birth to 1 week before she passed. Well, he was in jail for like the past couple months, and he was in jail at the time when she gave birth. He was in jail at the time when she passed. He just got out of jail this past Saturday, and he did an Instagram live, which I posted on my channel yesterday. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. But he made it sound like he had just found out about Tracie's passing when he got out of jail from articles like CASHAPP and other news articles. Well, he did an interview with Beloved, and he went more into detail about everything, and we're going to talk about everything he said in his interview here. So Luke is an inspiring rapper, so he started off the live with a tribute song to Tracie, and the song pretty much was just him apologizing for all the problems that he caused her while she was alive and just saying he missed her. So Luke said the last time that he had spoke with his fiance Tracie was on July 1st, and that was the night that she passed away. He said, "I did talk to Tracie right before she passed on the 1st. She had the baby, she told me, and she said it was a baby girl. I asked her if she was okay. She said that she was, and so after that, I never heard from her again." And so he didn't find out till 22 days later when he was on the phone with his dad while he was in jail, and his dad had informed him that Tracie had passed. He thought that Tracie was just probably busy or resting and recovering due to the C-section she had, because he knew she was in a lot of pain from her C-section. Luke says he has no idea what's going on. He's still in the dark when it comes to a lot of the details, but he did say he suspects foul play. They asked him to elaborate more on that, and he says when he means foul play, he thinks somebody gave her a different type of pill than what she thought she was getting to try to feel better, because he knew she was in a lot of pain from her C-section, and he said he had heard through the grapevine that someone had gave her fentanyl while she was in pain, and she feels like that was the reason why she passed away. He says he's still trying to figure it out, and he says whoever did this to her, they're not going to like what he has in store for them, and he says that's all he has to say about that. He says Tracie's mother and her brother refused to talk to him, and they asked him, like, if Tracie's family is listening, Luke, what is one thing you would like them to know? And he said that I would just tell him that I loved her, and he said Tracie wouldn't have wanted her family shutting me out. He wanted all of us to get along, and Tracie was an open book about everything, so she would want me to be filled in with the details about what was going on too. And he started breaking down crying as he answered that question. He said it still doesn't feel real, but all he knows is he doesn't have his girl anymore, and he's super heartbroken. He says he has no idea where the baby is. Tracie had spoke with him about somebody adopting the baby out after she gave birth, but he said that he heard rumors that the baby is with Tracie's brother in California. He's heard rumors that the baby is with the adopted family, but he really has no idea what is going on. He says that him and Tracie discussed adoption and agreed that was the best choice, but he said that they had plans to get the child back and getting their lives together and getting on the straight and narrow and trying to get motivated so they can get in a better situation. Luke also said that this was his second kid. He also had a 2-year-old son that had been taken away from him, and he alleges that him and Tracie were going to try to get their lives together and get his son back and get their daughter back, but he said that they're going to try to go the route of an open adoption with him and Tracie's daughter, and he also threatened Tracie's brother or whoever has the child and says that they cannot keep that child from him. He is the father. So Luke said he really has no idea what's going on, but he says he had scheduled an appointment with the hospital so he can go to the hospital, and he's hoping that they will reveal who the baby got adopted out to so he can try to figure out what he has to do to get her back. And he also said, I know you guys seen the IGs that Katie decided to put up. pictures of Tracie from 2 different incidents or whatever the case may be, and he said being a man and being stand up and straightforward to what happened and everything else like that. I'm not gonna lie, yes, I did put my hands on her. You know what I'm saying? I understand that's not acceptable, but at the same time, you know, people go through hard times and people don't know what the heck is going on inside of everybody else's lives. I know it's not right. I mean, it is what it is. We moved over that obstacle, and we tried to make sure that we were going to be just staying together and make sure that we could just work through whatever we had to work through. And then also people were asking Luke about the people that visited Tracie in the hospital when she went live with her manager Lily Red, and she had announced that she had just given birth to a baby like hour before her live, and then she had 2 people come in and visit her, and then she said, hey, I have guests here, I'm going to go ahead and visit with them and tell them what's going on. And then she started getting sick and she got off live. Well, a viewer asked Luke that who were those people. It seemed like Tracie was scared of those people, and Luke said those are my people. She was definitely not afraid of those people. Those people would protect her because they were under my order. I gave them specific orders to check in with her. And Luke says he has tried to reach out to Tracie's family. He said he has messaged Tracie's brother at least 3, 4, 6 times, and he has messaged Tracie's mother at least 2 different times, and they're still not responding to him or letting him know any of the details. And he also says, like I said earlier, he has no idea who Tracie was with the night of her passing, but he did speak with her earlier in the day on July 1st. She ended up passing away alone in her hotel room, and she was found by staff members the next morning. But besides that, that's all Luke knows. I just wanted to go more into detail about what he said yesterday because it was kind of vague, and just clarify everything that he said in his interviews. Luke and Tracie were together for about a year prior to her passing. They had become engaged back in November, I believe, and they had plans to get married as soon as Tracie and Clint's divorce was finalized. But that's it for this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts about everything Tracie's fiance said in the comments below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day.